Hello, Facebook tribe, friends and family. This is Orange Papaya. No, Orange Naranja, Orange Naranja. And this is Facebook Live number 20. And today I wanted to talk about the power of giving and the power of not labeling. So I'm just going to give it a few, see if a couple of people jump on. And if you stop by, if you happen to stop by, just say hi. And, we can get a conversation going on, because for me it's all about engagement. That's what it's all about. And just give it a few. And wow, it's a beautiful day here at NYC. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna start my Facebook Live. I already see 3 people on. Yay, I got an audience. So the power of giving. Giving is a great thing, actually. It's very powerful. So when people give, it causes like a chain reaction in the universe, and what you give comes back threefold, even more. It's the law of attraction. Well, better said, the law of abundance. It follows that law. There are many universal laws that are not written by anybody, just kind of natural laws that have been there, and I believe this one to be true. The power of giving. The more you give, the more you get back. But of course, you always give without expecting anything in return, because as we spoke before, when you give or you do things expecting things in return, 9 out of 10 times you're going to be disappointed. Just a simple act of giving should be satisfying enough. That good should be satisfying enough. Just that simple act. And the thing is that giving turns even more powerful when you give through awareness and you give through thoughtfulness. So let's say, for example, I'm reading a book. I just finished reading a book. Let's say, for instance, The Power of Now, and which I think is a very life-changing book, spiritual. Interesting about Eckhart Tolle, how he took a lot of beliefs and a lot of philosophies from different religions, from Buddhism, from Christianity, from Zen, Tao, and he put it in one book. But let's say I just finished this book. I put it down. I go somewhere, maybe to the park or somewhere, and I just set the book down. I set it down, and in the hopes that somebody else picks it up. Hopefully, the right person picks it up, and they can open the book. And it's a very life-altering book. And these are the things, these are the gifts that keep on giving. Especially a book. I got into the habit of giving books out, books that I think that can help people, gifting books. And if I get gifted a book, I'm happy as well, because books, knowledge is power, as I mentioned, and books are great. So giving multiplies itself when you do it through awareness, when you do it through thoughtfulness. There was a guy not too long ago. He came up in the news, and usually I stopped watching the news, because I'm trying to fill my head up with positivity, and just like Mahatma Gandhi said, he said, be the change that you want in the world. It's not like you're turning your back on the world. If you're working on yourself and you're turning, I wouldn't say a blind eye, but you're just dismissing all the negativity in the world. So you just ground yourself and create a strong foundation, and with that, then you go out and change the world one by one. And the world is said that will be changed when people one by one start changing themselves, because all these situations, all these life events have been happening for centuries, for thousands and thousands of years. And no single human being can take on an event. No single human being can take on a government. No single human being can take on a group and succeed. or better said, they might succeed, but they might lose a lot along the process. They might lose their energy, they might lose their mind, they might lose their life. So it's not, those things are not to be approached directly, but through our inner being, through inside of us, through changing us. If we change one by one and then touch others to change, I believe this world will change, as they say. But yeah, giving is great. Giving is great. So let's talk about the other thing, about the power of not labeling. There's a power. It's amazing how not labeling things can bring power, empowerment into your life. So let's say a baby walking outside looking at things. They still, for the most part, don't understand language yet, but they look at things and they connect with it and they recognize it. And this is a type of not labeling that I'm talking about, because the starting point that you label a group, you label a person, you label their beliefs, is the starting point. It's the beginning. Let me let this truck pass. It's the beginning that you start division and separation. Because once you start grouping things into certain categories, then it's like it's no longer a part of you. You're no longer one with it. You're grouping it, and in a way you're making it like a comparison, and that you lose a lot of benefits from not labeling. So what do I mean by not labeling? You know, you look at things in your environment. I see a tree, I see cars, I see people, I see grass and things of that nature, and you don't even think in your mind, let me pass by this blower, this leaf blower, because it's kind of a little loud. But you don't even recognize it as being a tree. You don't recognize it as being a car. You just look at it and be one with it and appreciate it. And I know it sounds a little crazy, and it's a little awkward at first, but it's just like with everything, the more you practice it, the more you get in tune with it. And it's amazing, really, because ever since I started doing it, I was like, I'm not sure if I could look at things without thinking what they are, without me thinking and how I've been conditioned, or without me thinking, period. Because usually with not labeling, you're not thinking. You're just looking at things. You're looking for the oneness. You're feeling the oneness. So one thing that I read is, and it's helped me a lot, is look for God in all things. Look for God in all things, and then you'll feel the oneness. And seasons change, watch the gods bring harvest. Peace to the wolves, all proud in the forest. Carry a steady flame, keep a steady aim. Link like a heavy chain ahead of the game. R.I.P. Guru, he's been coming up in my thoughts lately a lot, I guess. But yeah. So also I wanted to talk about the power of imagination, creativity. So imagination, I believe, is magic. Creativity is magic. So once you lose your imagination, you lose your creativity, your life turns bland. It turns monotonous. You get rusty. So you always need to push yourself from your comfort zone into other zones, into different angles of thinking. And just like I mentioned, not labeling, being neutral in your emotions, or better said, feeling your emotions but not reacting to it, is the path to knowledge and understanding. So with that said, this is Orange Naranja once again, Facebook Live number 20. Tonight I'll be on with my wife Lasmi. We're gonna do a video for our Heavenly Eats. I believe it's salmon and some other stuff. Let me go through the comments real quick. All right. Steffers Crawford says, give because it's in your heart. Exactly. You always give, or you should give, because it's in your heart, not because it's the status thing to do, or because everybody's doing it, or because you feel forced to do it, because there's nothing to be gained from that, no inner satisfaction. And I was gonna say, a lot of people say, well, if I give to charity, like, I'd rather remain anonymous, or if I don't remain anonymous, then it's not really given to charity. Well, let me talk about a few things. I believe you can give to charity. You can give, and you could speak about it in a good light, not in a selfish, egotistical light. And what this does is that it inspires others to give, and it makes you feel good about yourself, because it's a basic human need for self-esteem, especially if you felt like you did the right thing, and you go to your fellow human being, you say, hey man, I did a good deed today, and if they applaud you, if they say well done, you feel good about yourself, as long as it's not done in a selfish manner. So I believe giving can be done in two methods. Like, you can give so other people can see, and you can speak about it and still feel good about it and get the benefits of giving. Actually, you're giving more if you're inspiring people to give. If you're saying, well, I just gave to this charity, and you're creating awareness. You're creating awareness, so that's a good thing. So you can give with other people noticing and speaking about it. You could also give anonymously. So it's like you have both benefits of giving anonymously, that nobody notices, but you in your heart know, and you can give where other people notice and speak about it. It's okay to speak about it. It's not like it should be a secret. It should be great. And I was gonna say, let me see, did I go? Yeah, I kind of got sidetracked when I was gonna say that there was a guy in New York. For some time, he came out on the news where he used to live, where he used to leave money laying around everywhere, like $20 bills, $50 bills, $100 bills. He used to leave them in the bathroom. He used to leave them on the street, in the park. And I found this to be amazing. This person, this anonymous person that would go around leaving money. And the thing is, it's amazing to see the faces of the people that the interviewer from the... Let me let this pass. It's amazing to see the faces from the people the interviewer was interviewing, because they were happy, they had light, it's amazing how this happiness, how this thoughtfulness can be transferred into happiness. And then there was another time where somebody was leaving items, and they were leaving also money, and they were leaving clues out in the street, like, hey, if you walk a so-and-so distance, or if you find so-and-so store, you'll be able to find this or that. And I thought that was really thoughtful. And then they had a whole bunch of people around the city walking all over, trying to find clues and trying to find this treasure. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was hilarious too, because people were getting caught up in the moment, but it wasn't nothing with bad intentions. So let me see what else. Steffers Crawford says, amen, the truth. All right. Paision says, hello, my friend. Nice greetings from Germany. Hello, Paision. I hope I pronounced your name right. And then Sabrina says, hello from New York. Yes, Sabrina, hello from New York. And Malhu Sudan. Yes, I apologize if I don't pronounce your name right, but Hello, my friend from Nepal. Yes, hello from New York. And with that, I conclude my Facebook Live number 20. The power of giving, the power of imagination and creativity, and the power of not labeling. One last thing I wanted to mention about imagination and creativity is if you're always at peace, if you're not thinking, you're tapping into the source, that infinite energy that gives you infinite creativity, infinite imagination. So just don't think, don't label, be at peace, and you'll be tapping into that source. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.